Hey everyone, it's Hannah and I'm going to go through my yarn stash. Not the whole of my yarn stash because I feel like we'd be here for hours, so we're doing a part 1 and a part 2. I feel like I've only done this recently and I probably have, but I think it's time to sort through it and maybe destash some because I have quite a lot. Yes, my goal for 2025 is to end the year in a net negative, end the year with less yarn than I started with. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we can try. Limit the buying a little bit because I have gone a bit bananas lately, and try knit a little bit more. So grab yourself a cup of something delicious. I've got Yorkshire tea biscuit brew today. Delightful, tea number 2 of the day. And let's get going, shall we? So today I'm going to be going through this side of the chaos and hopefully making it look a bit more organised. So this side is kind of the single skeins that I've bought over the years. This side is sweater quantities. And yeah, so this side is more the single skeins and whatnot. So I thought if we start on this side and then go to sweater quantities, and I can plan the sweaters that I want to make, because every year for my birthday my mum knits me a cardigan or jumper, and I've said for maybe next year, instead of her sort of buying the yarn, knitting me blah blah blah, I said, would you be willing to take a sweater quantity of yarn, I cake it up and give you the pattern, please make me this. And then she gifts that back to me because that would be so helpful because I've got a baby now. And also I just think I struggle with sweater knitting. I want the finished garment. I love being proud of the things that I've made. Like, I wear this loads. It's my Fluff Nugget by Becky Sorensen. I wear this so much. Less so, once again, baby. Don't really want to have to be cleaning baby sick off of it all of the time because it is my most expensive item of clothing aside from my wedding dress that I have. It's knit using 3 strands of mohair held together, so it's a bit luxurious mohair silk. But some of the yarn that I have here, I really want the jumpers, so I think I might just ask my mum to knit me some. But I'll go in more into that next time. Yes, so these are all the random... Let me get my little unicorns out. I love these. I love these. I had such a great time making these. This was the first one I made, and then I made a companion just with some scraps of wool. And they sit on my yarn shelf. I might have to make some more. This was out of my sort of bridesmaid's dress colour. This one was. It's called the DM's Bride, I think I named it. And then, yeah. I think I prefer this one. To this one. I think I needed to stuff this one a bit more. It's a bit skinny, which is fine. You know, we're all unique in our own way. Oh, got a bit of fluff attached there. Pop that there to go in the bin. But yeah, I'm having a big sort out of my office because I've got some new equipment coming in. It makes it sound much more dramatic than it is. It's not dramatic, but yeah, I just thought, right, perfect time to get organised and get sorted with everything because it's utter chaos. I'll put the unicorn pattern on the screen because I remembered what it is off the top of my head. No, I made them in the last house, but I am also kind of tempted to make some more. Anyway, right, I'm going to start up here actually because these are a lot of single skeins that I bought. A lot of these from East Anglia Yarn Festival, and so they haven't quite made it onto the shelf, but I need to pop them on the shelf, so I may as well hoik them down. What's this? A random mini skein. I've got a scrap box as well, so I'm just going to pop that in there. Got my pom-poms. Pom-poms I think can live on there. I think that's fine. I keep going back and forth on whether I want to destash these or not. I really want them because they're going to be watermelon socks. This yarn is by Pook Yarn. I don't know if they're still dyeing. I bought this absolutely ages ago. So long ago. And I just never pick them up when I want to cast them on. But maybe I should. I've just freed up a needle from an old project that I'm never going to finish. So frogged it. 2.25. So I could do 2 at a time with these and just make very long socks. I think that's the thing stopping me. Because I kind of think I need to do toe up with them. and I don't know how to do toe-up socks, so maybe that's the time to learn. But yeah, I've got this from Pook Yarn, watermelon. It's red, it's got little black spots. Okay, I'm keeping them. I really want them as socks. I just need to actually knit them. That's 75/25 superwash merino nylon. They're incredibly old. A lot of this stash is quite old. I have this yarn, which is Wadensee, which is by Craftfulness. I got this back when I was living in Germany. This is 100% superwash merino. I can knit the tiny one and little jumper out of this. That might be nice. Okay, this is a potential cute potential frog. So that's a maybe. I'll pop that in the maybe pile. Maybe. This is my own hand-dyed yarn, Chromatic Yarns Charcoal. It's just what I've named it. So original. I think it's because I knit myself a jumper and this was an extra skein, and Mario, my husband, was like, that's quite nice, maybe a hat. So I've held it back, but I might destash it because I haven't knit my hat out of it yet. So I bought this at East Anglia Yarn Festival. These are both in the Amethyst Rainbow Aurora colourway from the Wool Kitchen. This one is 75/25 merino and nylon, 425 meters per 100 grams, so sock weight. And this is kid mohair and silk, 72/28%, 400 meters per 50 grams. The goal for this is to hold them together and make a musselburgh hat, because loads of people are making them and I haven't made one yet, so I really want this as a hat. So that is the goal for this, because this pom-pom matches. This pom-pom from the Crafty Bird Robin. Yes, yes, potential. Potential. Well, not potential, that's definitely staying. Oh my goodness, I've got so much stuff. It's going to be chaotic. And then I've got this other pom-pom that I was gifted. Was I gifted it or did I buy it and then I've just not used it? Many potential things, but it's massive. Massive pom-pom. Also from Robin. This is Magician's Book. I had 2 skeins of this. I used one to make a newborn vertebrae. This is from Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co., the lovely Selena. So I have High Fantasy base, which is 100% superwash merino, 400 meters per 100 grams. And I knit a newborn vertebrae cardigan and then never used it. It's not even blocked. The ends aren't even woven in. I didn't have the headspace to do it after I gave birth. But I should have done it before I gave birth. But also, it was July. But I've got another skein of this, so I could potentially destash or knit the tiny one something with it, which might be more preferable because it's really pretty. It's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Then I've got Giddy Yarn in Tinkerbell. This is 75/25 superwash merino and nylon. I bought this to knit the tiny one something at Edinburgh Yarn Festival. No, East Anglia Yarn Festival, EAYF, there's an A in there too. It's so fun. It's from my Peter Pan collection and I just love it. It's so pretty. Tinkerbell was one of my faves and I just haven't got around to knitting the tiny one much. So defo keeping, because I love that one. I also have this, which I bought during COVID times. It's called Tea Party, also Giddy Yarn. It's really pretty, but I think it might be destined for a destash because I don't have any plans for it and I don't think it's fair for me to keep it when someone else could use it. This is 75/25 superwash merino nylon. Bought it during 2020, so that's destash. There you go. This is Little Grey Girl in Clissold. High Twist DK, 80/20 superwash merino nylon, 243 meters per 100 grams. This is going to be a hat for my husband. This is this year's Christmas hat that I'm going to make him. I make him a hat every Christmas and he wears them to death, so it's definitely worth me doing. That is what this is going to be. It's a beautiful dark green colour, so that is a definite keep. I am racing through these a little bit because I'm conscious that I've been talking for 10 minutes and we have done the top shelf. Oh my goodness. So this beautiful neon yarn, I love it. I've kept them in the bag together. This is ZZ Textiles. I did a swap last year, not a swap, like I did one this year as well. So it's ZZ Textiles and it's so neon. I think this will also be a really fun Musselburgh hat. This is in the colourway Gorse, like a gorse bush. This is a sport base, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 328 yards per 100 grams. I don't know how that is in meters, how much that is. And then this is baby Surrey alpaca and silk, so 74% alpaca, 26% silk, 328 yards again. So they could be fun, held together. Some kind of neon hat situation, maybe a hat for a tiny one when she's a toddler, so if she runs off I can find her with ease. So I might knit a big hat than she currently needs with this one, but I'm just keeping them in there because then they're kept together. See? Right, keep. I like that one a lot. This is Pixie Yarn Sky Moon. I bought this in April, was it? I went to Chichester and went to the new yarn shop there when I was down south visiting my parents, and they have some Pixie yarn, so I picked up this skein. This is Sky Moon, 100% superwash merino, DK weight, 225 meters per 100 grams. This is also destined to be something for the tiny one. The problem is I actually need to knit them, so that is the goal. Actually cake some up, cast them on, knit some. I bought this towards the end of my pregnancy, and the lovely Liz, bless her, popped in a couple of mini skeins for me as well. So this is superwash merino, 75-25 superwash merino nylon. It's got mini skeins, and I've got this in rainbow mist. This is the yarn badger, and it's self-striping yarn. And then I've got this one, which is triple rainbow. These are going to be some really fun stripy socks at some point. But I'm excited too, so that's a definite keep. Something I allow myself to buy as a general rule is self-striping yarn, because I do not dye self-striping yarn, because I cannot be bothered with that mass, and I'm going to have enough left over of these to knit a tiny pair of socks. Not even tiny. I think I can get a pair of socks out of just one of these. So, with heel, toes and cuffs contrasting. Next up we have Jennifer Vengerberg, which is the Fibre Fox. I bought this from the very first East Anglia Yarn Festival. It's pretty old. Donegal tweed fingering, 85% superwash merino, 15% Donegal neps. And I don't actually know what to do with it, but I really, really like the colour of it. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to keep it for now, because I can't make socks out of it. I've made Mario a pair of socks out of that base, and he just wore through them like it was nothing. So, next up, this is Vellum, I think, from Curated Yarn Co. I got this to go with the Ada Lovelace skein that I have that I'm knitting a shawl out of, and then I didn't use it. It's a really beautiful blush pink. It's beautiful. This is Surrey Alpaca Lace, 74% Surrey Alpaca, 26% Mulberry Silk for 400 meters per 50 grams. I might destash this one, just because I don't have a use for it. But it does go quite nicely with these two. I take that back, because that is a great combo. If anyone has a project, let me know. I'm keeping it, because that's a great combo. Next up we have Stranded Dye Works on the Oasis base. This is very old because Stranded don't dye anymore. He's given it up. So this is 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. Vintage Christmas. I have a feeling I may have bought this from the very first Nottingham Yarn Expo. So what was that? 2018, I think. Oh no. Yeah. I got married in 2019. I vended at 2018, so that might have been 2017, just when I got back from Germany. Because I couldn't vend at 2019 because it was the day after my wedding. That's where the marriage thing comes in. But it's beautiful colours. So I was going to make a baby jumper or something out of this. But now I've seen this as a combo, I think that might have to happen. It's not my vibe though. It's not really what I wear. I more go cool tones. I just think that looks really good together, so maybe I should just, I don't know. Because this is the Eld from Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. And this comes with a mini skein in the same colourway. This is a Surrey mini skein, 20 grams I think. And I've got a pattern, Hibernation House Socks, to use these together. So this is her yak sock base, 70% merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon. And yeah, so maybe I'll do that and not, unsure. This is going in the maybe pile. This is going in the keep pile because I really want those Hibernation House socks. This is just reminding me of all the projects I want to knit when I'm like, what do I do? This is Lofty Loops. This is the 100-gram skein from her Cozy Cabin Advent 2023. I had her Advent last year. I'm currently making a blanket out of it. You would have seen that on the last podcast. This is the 100-gram skein that came with it, and it's so pretty. Once again, don't know what to do with it. Maybe a cute little baby, something. If in doubt, single 100-gram skein can now become baby wear. But it's a lovely blue colour with these sort of warm rusty speckles on. Beautiful, beautiful. And with that, I also have this skein of mohair that also came with the Advent. So I could, in theory, hold them together. I just don't really know if I want to do baby knits out of mohair. Next up, we've got, this is Collins. This is 74, this is her Baby Surrey base, ZZ Textiles, same base as before. There's the neon yellow in the Collins colourway. This was also part of the swap. She was very generous. I used one of the skeins in Edinburgh, was the name of the colourway. And this is 100% superwash merino 4ply 231 yards DK in the stone colourway. Stunning. So maybe I'll make Mario a hat out of this instead of my charcoal, because I feel like, because my DK base is 100% BFL, and I think that might be a bit scratchy. I'm going to keep this. You know what, this is not going well. I'm keeping most of this, but I guess that's the point, isn't it? That is the point. This is my creme brulee pie colourway that I made for Pie Day. I love it, on my sparkle sock base. And I kept myself a skein because I want a pair of pie socks. So I'm keeping a skein. It's being kept. It's being kept. Next up, we've got Knit Cosmic Strings. This is EYF 2019 and this is EYF 2018. And do I also have 2017, or did I knit that up? I may have knit that up already into socks. But this is Knit Cosmic Strings. Every year I went to Edinburgh Yarn Festival. Again, I'm confused in my head. They're the same initials. I would buy the sort of show special from Cosmic Strings, who I also don't think are dying anymore. But when I went to Canada, I bought this skein from the Knitting Loft, and the mohair base velvet is the colourway. Hat? That goes very nicely. And then I don't know what to do with this, but it's quite nice. It's just pretty. I'm keeping these. This Destash is going to be quite small. This is a beautiful skein from Olive Branch Yarns, the fabulous Orly. This is in the Morpheus colourway. This come all the way from Australia. 100% Australian non-superwash merino. 350 metres per 100 grams. So like a heavy 4ply, probably technically sport weight. I don't really know. We don't really have sport weight in this country, so I'm not as familiar with it. But in the Morpheus colourway, it's a lovely grey. As you can tell, I like my greys. Because the tentative plan with that was to hold this Waku yarn, also not dying anymore, chimney stack, mohair, which is the 7228, hold them together because I think they'd set each other off very nicely. But I'm not sure. But I really like chimney stack. This is one of mine that I dyed that was meant to be, something, but it came out completely wrong, but I really liked it, so I kept it, and I've not been able to emulate it. But I'm going to Destash because I haven't knit with it yet. This is Helves Black Regina, also not dying yarn anymore, Melting Snowman colourway, 75% virgin wool, 25% polyamide, 4ply. I bought this in a Destash from Beehive Yarns because Becky, designer of this cardigan, knit a pair of socks out of this, and I just think they were really fun. And then I saw that Beth was destashing it. I was like, I want it, so I bought it. Have I knit it? I have not. So maybe that's a nice December knit. Although it's kind of autumn vibes, isn't it? So maybe I should cast that on soon. In case you can't tell. Keeping it. This is Ovis Etc. Blueface Leicester colourwork set. 100% Blueface Leicester. 250 gram things. 200 meters. 200 metres in total is DK weight. Non-superwash. I was gifted this to make colourwork mittens. Have I made them yet? No. So I feel like that needs to happen very soon. Some very nice colourwork mittens would be nice. I can't get rid of that. It was gifted to me. This is the problem I have. I can't get rid of anything. This is The Last Wish from the Fibre Fox on her fluff base. Their fluff base, apologies. 72% kid mohair, 28% silk. I have enough purple fluff, I think. Destash. Yes, I bought that to go with Yennefer, but I don't think I have use for it, so Destash. I bought this yarn when we went to Wales, Sheared Treasure, 100% wool, and I was going to do something colourwork, and I haven't done, so I might destash it. I'm unsure. Produced in Wales. I can't read Welsh, I'm very sorry. Hello, hope you enjoy yarn from our small no slaughter flock of Shetland sheep. But the goal was to make something colourwork, because this is just the natural colour of the sheep. And it's so lovely, but I just haven't used it, so I'm going to destash. I think someone else will be much better, I think. Ooh, I've got another pom-pom from the Crafty Bird. So many pom-poms. So many pom-poms. Like, this is why I have to go through this, because this is yarn, there's yarn here I've forgotten about. This is Rowan Cocoon. This is in the satin colour. It's beautiful mulberry colour. This was destined to be a hat. It's 20% wool, no, 80% wool, 20% mohair. 115 metres per 100 grams, so it's a chunky one. It's really pretty, but I might destash because I don't think I have use for it. This is an absolutely stunning skein. Orly sent me this one as well. Oh, they're so generous. This is Boston Fine Fibres. This is 100% Australian alpaca. I just don't know what to do with this. I love it. It's so soft. It's sport weight, 100 grams, 295 metres. This is in the Perel colourway. And it's so soft. I want to do something with this, please. I just don't know what I want to do with it. Anyone got any suggestions? That would be great. I'm not allergic to alpaca. But once again, browns aren't usually my vibe, so I'm not. A bit tentative, but I really love it. It's so soft. And then, speaking of Orly, this is Grapes of Ampelus. This is on their Merino 8-ply base, which is 100% Australian non-superwash Merino, 190 metres per 100 grams. And it's this gorgeous purple. Stunner. Because that also would be nice held together. Unsure. I had plans for all of these. This is Castleview Yarns in her 2 colourway. This was to celebrate her 2nd business birthday. She's just brought out 5, so that's how long ago that was. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And it's so pretty, but I think it's destined for a destash. Although, look at that. Look at that. Oh, she's such a talented dyer. But I can't keep it all. So I think I need to destash that one. Because at the minute I'm just like, I'm keeping everything. And I can't keep everything. Tentative. That's in the maybe pile. I'll move this over to the destash pile. That's in the maybe pile. And yes, I might destash this bundle. I bought it from Yarndale. I love it. I think it's beautiful. This is Emma's yarn in Mo Slub. So this is one skein of slub, which is, I hate that word, 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. And that's 238 yards per 100 grams. And then one skein of Marvellous Mohair, which is the 72/28 Mohair Silk, which is 259 yards of 50 grams. And this is Winds of Change. And I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's beautiful as a duo. I bought it from Yarnworks at Yarndale. I think it's gorgeous. I just don't... I think I like it as a skein. I don't think I'm going to knit with it. So I'm going to destash it because I forgot I had it. And if I've forgotten I had it, it's not... I shouldn't knit with it. I think it's a beautiful combination. I think it's stunning. Obviously, I bought it with the full intention of knitting something gorgeous with it, but I'm not going to, I don't think. Then this is Dusty Dimples. Are they still dying? Unsure. This is Magror Shehzadi. Apologies for the pronunciation. This was on her like Pakistan collection or something. It was inspired by the trucks, and I just thought it was absolutely stunning. It's on her dusty sock base. I want this to be some kind of colourwork in a jumper. Like, not actually this, but for example, like this is the main bit and then this is the colourwork or something like that. Because I think that that will be so beautiful. I just haven't got round to doing it, so I'm defo keeping that. I've got this beautiful skein I was gifted of Nautilus in the 964 colourway. I haven't knit this yet, but I actually think I might gift this on to my mum because these are 100% her colours, so I'm going to gift this on to her and tell her to make a beautiful shawl out of it. Do not use fabric softener. This is 75% wool, 25% nylon, and it's like a single ply. So yeah, I will gift that on to her because I know she will appreciate it and use it. Got these 2 black skeins of Rowan that my mum gave me that she's not used. Pure wool 4-ply, 100% superwash. It says 100 grams there. Could be a hat. Black hat, you can always need a black hat, but at the same time, do I? So unsure. That's in the maybe pile. Maybe Destash. These are Eden Cottage yarns that I bought when we went to Wales, and I bought these to do something colourwork as well, but once again I haven't done that yet, so I might destash these. This is in the shade Charcoal, this is in the shade Bramble. They're absolutely beautiful together. I think they'll be stunning, but I think it's time to destash those. And I once again forgot I had this. This is Giddy Yarns It's a Rainy Sunny Day. This was a mini that came with another one, but I think it's the same red, which is why I'm keeping them together. And I'm going to keep this because I really enjoy her self-strapping yarns. And then something that I've not shared with you, but have shared on Patreon, is I have another box of stuff. These are defo keeping because I'm making hats. This is Cascade 220. I'm making hats for my friend's children, and it's colourwork hats. So the grey is going to be the contrast, and then the colours are the base colour of the hats. But I'll chat about that in a podcast at some point. So they're defo being kept. I'm putting them there because I need to use them soon because this is Christmas presents. Next up in this box, I've got so much beautiful yarn from Castleview Yarns. So, what's this? A pair of scissors. I need to keep them safe so I know where they are. I'm part of a swap. ZZ Textile sent me them last year. This is the same swap. This year that I sent to Alison Lofty Loops this year actually. She's got it now so I can share. And Jen just knows me, basically. Jen just knows me. This is Evil Queen on her Yak Silk sock base, which is 60% superwash merino, 20% yak, 20% silk, 366 meters per 100 grams. It's beautiful dark purple colour. Kind of like my wedding colours. Beautiful. So being kept. Well, these are all being kept because I don't just received them. I'm not giving them away. This is Raspberry Ripple, part of her ice cream collection, on her alpaca silk 4-ply, which is 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere. And it's so luxurious. This is 400 meters per 100 grams. So luxurious and soft. I actually have some of this base that I bought that I think I might start stocking. This is Hades on her soft sock base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I thought that this was yak when I first opened it because it's like got the same depth that this has, but it's not. It's not. And she's paired it with Snow Globe on her mohair silk fluff, which is the 7228 kid mohair silk. Stunner. Stunner. And then this is Black Cherry Delight. Both of these are Black Cherry Delight. This is on her Suri lace, which is 65% baby Suri alpaca, 35% silk, 400 meters per 50 grams. And this is soft sock, same base as Hades. Beautiful. Don't know what I'm doing with them, but these are all being kept. Right. And then, oh my God, it keeps going. I mean, I dyed myself up these as well. This is, I'm Fun Scary on merino sock, inspired by Lordna from Critical Role. I dyed this to hold with it, which is like the first time I've ever been able to achieve a really nice deep mohair. This is mohair. Have I done it since? Nope. But I thought they'd be fun held together. I actually am going to keep this because I don't know, but I don't know if I'm I might destash this. Unsure. Unsure. And then I've got 2 skeins of commercial sock yarn for my husband. This is Opal. Opal. Die Sinne verstricken. This is in the colorway, oh my goodness, I almost have yarn in my tea. Neon Grün, Farbe, color, sorry, 2011. He wanted some neon green socks. They're going to be really boring to knit because it's just a plain yarn. And this is Starcraft Head Over Heels Walking in Nature in the shade Promenade. And it knits up like this. This was just from a cheap shop. And he wears through socks so quickly. He just gets commercial yarn. I'm very tempted to get a circular sock knitting machine, is the real truth of the matter. So if anyone has recommendations of ones that do not cost my house, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. And I've got all sorts of other... Oh, I also have this. I kept it all together. Also, this is Winter Latte. This was the Christmas Eve cast on last year. Ooh, this hot chocolate's still in date. Delightful. I probably can't have it. It's probably got milk in. I will gift it on to my husband. But the label ripped, so I kept it all together in the bag. This was the Winter Latte colourway from Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. last year. Last year's Christmas Eve cast on. So it came with 2 mini skeins and the sock yarn. This is on her Romantasy sock, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And yes, that's why that's still in the bag. That's to keep it all together because the label broke because post. Right, I need to put this back now. I was hoping I would have destashed a little bit more than that. Maybe as I'm putting it back I'll be a bit more ruthless, but I doubt I will. Oh, I also have this, the Cozy Knitter Peachy Keen. I bought this when we went to Canada. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And I was meant to cast this on in the spring and then I didn't. So it says another self-striping. I will be keeping this because these will be delightful socks. They make me think of Emma of Make and Fable because this colour combination is very much her vibe. Right, I need to put all this back on. I just found this pom-pom. I think I bought this pom-pom to go with these yarns. And I think Robin gave me this pom-pom because the year, not last year, the year before, she was my swap partner. So I think she gave me these 2 pom-poms. These 2. I bought this one. And I bought this one to go on a hat that I knit out of. This is the Fibre Fox birthday cake. I need to weigh this because that'd be a cute tiny baby hat. And then I haven't used it, but yeah. Oh, it all fits on the shelf. How satisfying! I need a little pom pom box. I need a little pom pom box. I think I'm going to pop this back on there as well. And then I've still got like my sock sets from last year's Advent. Like I've just got them scattered around. I've got another one somewhere. Here's one. So I'll probably destash those as well because I kept myself 4 and I don't think I'm going to knit them. But yeah. Oh, and this one. Forgot this one. Yeah, I need a little pom-pom box, I think. That is on my to-buy list. Anyway. Oh my goodness. And this one. Oh, just fits. It just all fits on. Now pop these back on. There we go. Organise the chaos. Organise the chaos. Okay. I might hold some of these back that I said I'm going to destash and use them as like giveaway prizes for random giveaways that I might just start hosting. I might just start doing them during the podcast. We shall see. Let's see if I remember. Anyway, that is much, I feel much better now because that was intense. That's quite a lot, wasn't it? It's quite a lot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to subscribe, no pressure. Links to social media can all be found in the description box below along with anything else that I think you might need. And yeah, I post a new video here every week. So if you'd like to subscribe, that would be lovely. But there's no pressure if you don't want to. Next time we're going to be chatting sweater quantities and trying to make sweater plans. Or at least I'll just be showing you the sweater quantities of yarn that I have. Because if this takes as long as this took, which it shouldn't do because there's more skeins to a single thing. This was just a bunch of single skeins, so that obviously takes longer to go through, whereas this is more repeated customers. Yes, we're chatting sweater quantities, so if that's something you think you might be interested in, stick around. And with all that being said, please let me know about circular sock knitting machines. I would love to know, and I will see you very soon in my next video, which for Patreon will be on Monday, and for you lovely lot will be next week. So exciting times. Right, I'm gonna poodle off and see if my child probably, oh, I've got to take her for her vaccines. Oh, not looking forward to that in the slightest. Bye.